Hi guys, good morning. My name is Miss Gabriela, Miss Gabi, and I'm so happy because I have the opportunity to continue my communication with you. Remember, the process of learning is continuously, so today we are gonna continue our unit number 2 with the lesson number 3. Are you ready? Our lesson for today describe a creative personality. Go ahead. We are gonna classify in positive qualities and negative qualities. Positive qualities: gift, energetic, imaginative, and passionate. Let's talk about it. Gift: having a natural ability to do one or more things extremely well. Let me give you some examples. Being gifted means that a student has certain qualities and skills that enable them to think on their own without help. Do you know someone gifted person? Let me give you some names. What do you think about Albert Einstein? What do you think about Mozart? And what about Beethoven? Let me tell you something about a passionate genius. Ludwig van Beethoven started playing the piano before he was 4 years old, a clearly gift. He had already composed his first piece of music by the time he was 12. When Beethoven was just 16, he went to study in Vienna, Austria, then the center of European culture life and home to the most brilliant musicians and composers of the period. Beethoven wrote two famous works, Moonlight Sonata and Für Alice, for two different women he loved. He was almost always passionate in love, often with a woman who was already married or engaged. So interesting, right? Okay, continue. Many people have good memory, the ability to interpret ideas and data, are creative, are practical, and interested in many things, but this does not make them get along. Let's talk about energetic. An energetic person is very active and does not feel a lot of tired. An energetic activity involves a lot of physical movement and power. For example, energetic describes those little kids you babysit who never sit still and force you to play hide and seek. Can you imagine that? They all the time are playing, are jumping, are laughing. So tired, right? How can I be energetic in life? Let me give you some examples. You can listen to little music. Get enough sleep. This is an special thing that you have to do. And of course, guys, the exercise. Even a quick 10 minutes walk will increase your energy. If you walk 10 minutes, will increase your energy and boost your mood. This really works. Let's try it. And specific this time, guys, that you're staying home, try to practice walking around in your house, and or you can looking for another kind of exercise. Try it. Let's do it. Imaginative. To be imaginative is to be inventive and original. If you enjoy coming up with stories, writing songs, or just thinking about things in new ways, you are an imaginative person. Great painters, musicians, and writers are imaginative. Let me give you 5 traits of creative people. The creative people are curious. The creative people are not afraid to experiment. The creative people have high standards. They all the time are looking for the best. Creative people like challenge. And of course, the creative people know how to accept and give constructive criticisms. This is so important, guys. Passionate. A passionate person has very strong feelings about something or a strong belief in something. What are examples of passions? Being true to myself, empowering or helping others find their passions, being confident in my own judgment and decisions, reading, golfing, going to movies, traveling, gardening, and of course, learning something new, having an adventure, looking for an extra activities to keep your mind open your mind. Okay? Now, move with negative qualities. We are gonna classify them. Eccentric, difficult, moody, and egotistical. Let's remember some things about the behavior. Do you remember that some months ago we were talking about behavior and outlook? Why I'm asking you that? Let me tell you. Eccentricity is unusual or odd behavior on the part of an individual. Eccentric eventually it came to describe people who were a little kooky. But let me ask you something. What do you think? Is eccentric positive or negative? Actually, eccentric does not have the same negative connotation and is used to refer to a person of odd, unusual habits or behavior. Move with difficult. Did you know there are four different types of difficult persons? Difficult people. It's so hard, it's so difficult, right? Go ahead. Think about the person in your life and figure out which category they are in. I'm going to give you four. Donors, better than, passive, and thanks also. Let me explain. Donors are also known as negative. All the time they are thinking in negative, they are feeling negative. All the time is a negative feeling of thinking about the person, about the situation, about the circumstances. Better than also are known as know-it-alls. What does this mean? It's kind of people that all the time say, I know it, I can do it, I know it, I can do it. Think about it. Passive also are known as pushovers and thanks also renowned as being explosive and handful or bossy. Continue. Moody. The definition of moody is someone who experiences wild shift in emotions, often from happy to sad or nice to mean quickly or without reason. What does this mean? That suddenly they are gonna be happy, but now I'm sad, but now I'm hungry, but I'm still happy again. Suddenly. It's strange, right? A person who has good moods and bad moods all the time is an example of someone who would be described as moody. Can you see the picture? It's an special and exactly example about what happens with this kind of personality. And the last one, egotistical. Someone who is egotistical is full of himself, completely self-absorbed. Six behaviors that create egotistical people we are gonna describe in order that you can identify its kind of this kind of personality. Let me ask you something. What do you think? Can a egotistical person change? While you cannot change other people, but you can help them to change. You can also control how you react to their egotism and the effect you let it have in your life. All the time I believe that it's gonna be depends how do you handle this kind of personalities? How do you handle the hunger, the people, the happy, the situation? It's gonna be depends about you guys. And actually, the ego has both positive and negative aspects. Okay guys, let's practice. As you can see, we have a lot of new vocabulary in order that you describe a creative personality. As you can see in your screen, you have two pictures. Let's talk about Frida Kahlo. Was a famous Mexican painter. They say that at times she could be quite moody. Do you know someone like her? Maybe in your family, with your friends, or with your neighborhoods. Think. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was a gifted singer, songwriter, and dancer from US. But a lot of people found him eccentric. What do you think? What do you believe about Michael Jackson? Let me think about it. Okay guys, what I need to do? I need that in a little piece of paper, an extra paper just only for you. Rate yourself for the qualities below on an scale from 0 to 3. Do you think you have a creative personality? I am giving you some words in order that you are available to identify if you have a creative personality. As you can see, you have 0, not at all, gift of difficulty. Number 1 is to describe a little, eccentric or energetic. Number 2, somewhat passionate or moody. And number 3, extremely imaginary and egotistical. Think about it, guys. This is so interesting. And let me tell you, let me ask you, do you think you have a creative personality? Just describing on this extra little piece of paper why and why not. And we are gonna discuss. Are you ready? Let's go, guys. And finally, as you can see in your screen, I am giving you an extra support material. If you are available to have your Submit 1, to check this one in your Submit 1, you can check this lesson in your pages 20, 21, and 22. You have access to my English lab in the lesson number 3. Just let me clarify this one, guys. My English lab is not your extra homework. It's only for support material in order that you have more examples and you to confirm that you understand. Remember, my English lab is with videos, is audio for listening, for practice a lot of vocabulary. You have a lot of extra material if you want to continue improving your knowledge. And the last one, I am giving you another link for YouTube video in order that you can continue improving this topic. This video is so interesting because you are going to have a better idea what about the different kind of personalities, a lot of vocabulary to describe a creative personalities, and another to repeat, and you can use this one for improve your pronunciation. You can use my English lab for your pronunciation. You can use the video, you can use the submit in order to just to support this topic. Okay guys, for me, we finished the lesson for today. As I told you in the beginning for this presentation, I am so happy because I have the communication with you. Please be safe. Don't forget to continue practicing. Try to read a good book, of course in English. Listen music, of course in English. Continue practicing, guys, because it's about you. It's up to you in order to continue this processing for learning. And remember, if you have any question, you have my email. Please be pending about your WUPA platform, my own platform, and my English Lab platform because we are going to continue working with you. We are close for you, and of course, we hope to see you soon. Please, guys, be safe, stay home, hugs, and blessings. Bye bye, guys.